Hey, so we're here at my mom's house. We haven't done this before, but we're gonna cook a dish for Thanksgiving. I believe we're making stuffing or dressing, she's calling it, but we'll find out. And we've never done this before, so I don't know what to expect, so wish me luck. So what are we making?
We're making turkey dressing. And the
Ooh.
difference between dressing and stuffing is stuffing goes into the turkey, but dressing's cooked outside the turkey. We have a few significant vegetarians who I'm hopefully will eat it if it's cooked outside the turkey.
Okay.
I always grew up with it inside the turkey.
Okay, you know what? I just learned that.
Me too.
All right, so let's do it. So
All
what
right.
do we? All right. So this is all memorized.
A lot, yeah, pretty much.
And by the way, for anybody who cares, we've never done this together.
Never.
We've never really.
Michael shows up with the wine and says, "Thanks, Mom, great dinner." So.
Oh. Yeah, thanks for calling me out, Mom.
So first of all, we're going to have Michael, we have to dice some celery, and we have to cut an onion. Have you ever cut an onion?
Of course. I have one of those cool things at home that dice it kind of for you, but I'm going to do it.
Okay, maybe for my next birthday, that's what I'll get.
Do we have,
do you want me to demo it?
No, I know how to dice celery.
Okay, so dice 3 strand, and then dice this. Those two things have to be diced. And then while those are sauteing, you're gonna dice some of this lovely spice mixture that I bought at Trader Joe's, which is a combo of turkey seasoning. We have sage, thyme, and rosemary. I hope it's good.
So I'm sure there's a technique, a better technique.
Well, this is what do you
cut it in
want me to
half?
show you one? Here, let me, I'm gonna demo. So this is the way that I always do it. I go like this. Like that, because you want little pieces, and then you like go like this crosswise.
Okay, don't lose a finger.
Well, what I did so far, I let the bread get stale overnight, and I cut it in little tiny pieces. And I used challah, because this is part of this recipe was from my mother, but unfortunately it was never written down, so it's sort of up here. But my mother always made. And let me say this, Michael, every time I've tried a new recipe, Michael says, Mom, what'd you do different this year?
So
I'm trying to.
So this is the authentic one.
This is the authentic one of your childhood, so that I don't get any.
You don't get any grief. One of the best things about my mom is that if you don't have a place to go on Thanksgiving, you're welcome at her table, no matter who it is. It could be anybody. And so that's a beautiful thing, and I like to replicate that at my home. And it's one of her many great qualities.
We're gonna have butter to saute.
And I'll keep I'll chop this onion, and hopefully I won't cry, because I am sensitive to onions. So somebody did buy me a onion chopper where you put it into this little box and you push it down and it chops it up.
Oh, I have one of those. Like this?
You want to see me cry on camera? Is that what you're trying to do?
Is this what you're talking about?
Yeah. Whoa! Look at that. Wow, Mom. Thank you. Well, it'll be easier on my eyes, I think, that way, don't you think? All right. Well.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. Here, I'll get it out. Listen, who wants to cry for onions?
No, but that's a great idea.
Ready? 1, 2.
I feel like this is an infomercial.
It's an infomercial. We're selling these. Maybe we can work out a deal, Mom, and get 10% of the sales.
With every one we sell, they get a T-shirt that says 1855 Mike wins. Just pour it in here.
And she was going to make me chop those up for like an hour. So put them in?
I'm so glad you said something.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Those are beautifully chopped.
Yeah. Well.
We probably could have done that with the celery. Oh, damn.
Now you tell me.
Just saute it all. That's what you can do, because you're gonna stir this. This is like really important. After this, I think I'll throw in, you know what, I've got a few mushrooms. Let's throw those in.
Oh, I like mushrooms.
Okay.
Magic mushrooms.
So what we're gonna do.
You're not supposed to submerge mushrooms in
No,
water.
I take a little paper toweling.
Wait, I've never heard you're not supposed to submerge them.
No, because
No, you're
mushrooms
never
are
supposed
porous.
to.
And they will get soggy and wet and yucky.
For those of you who don't know, Michael spent many years working in restaurants. There was
Yeah.
the time that Michael was getting a job at a French restaurant, and I had to spend we spent many hours teaching him how to pronounce bourguignon and whatever. Yeah.
And at that job, I had to fillet a full Dover sole. So they'd hand me a Dover sole. I'd have to go to the table and take off its head, take off the tail, take off the skin, put the fillet on the plate, put some sauce over it, and it was pretty intense. I
Oh,
loved
yeah.
waiting tables.
He loved it.
And
Really?
I did it through law school. I put myself partially through law school and waiting tables. And you know, if the law thing doesn't work out, I can always go back to waiting tables or being a chef. All right.
Perfect. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna saute all this together. Because then what you do is, oh, Michael, you can dice some of the herbs.
I believe that this is this sage.
Yeah, that's sage for sure.
And this is
I think that's rosemary.
Rosemary.
That's rosemary. And
this
that's
this is thyme, rosemary, sage.
I know, I saw that and I thought that was like so much easier.
Is this
So-
clean? Is this pre-clean? Do I have to wash it?
No, don't wash it.
We're not washing it. Sweet. It smells good.
And then what we're gonna do is when we're all done, we're gonna put everything in with the breadcrumbs. We're gonna add a couple of eggs and some milk, and if we want to, a little vegetable broth. And then we're gonna put it into this, which we're gonna grease. Ta-da!
I've never done this before, but
I'm pretty sure for the thyme, you take it and you yeah.
I'm not supposed to be chopping up the thyme.
I don't think you're supposed to be chopping up
All
the
right,
thyme.
so I'm doing this wrong.
Oh, you said let's cook together. You didn't say that I was teaching you.
Sorry, the instructions weren't.
And this is
We're
a new thing.
proper.
Like I have this, these are new herbs.
What other herbs do
Ooh,
you
that
like, Mom?
smells good, doesn't it? I love basil,
Mm.
but basil isn't for Thanksgiving.
Mom, it's taking a little bit more time than
I got nothing but time.
Well,
I mean, I'm not in a hurry here.
All right.
I have nothing to do.
well, it's fabulous.
The rest of it's gonna be. Now we gotta put in salt, Michael.
All right, where's the
Love
salt?
salt.
Sea salt?
Yeah, just grind a bunch in. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, challah,
Yeah,
into the
yeah.
stale challah. Okay?
Yep. And then we're gonna crack a couple of eggs.
Okay, I'm good at that. Listening.
And then we're gonna, this recipe calls for some milk.
Okay. Well,
So be moist.
feels like there's not enough liquid in here to make.
Oh, I
that's
know.
why I got milk.
Seasoning, how long is seasoning good?
How's that look? Pretty good?
Yeah.
I was debating whether I should add another egg.
So I'm putting the vegetarian stuffing in. Okay.
It looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And we do covered and then uncovered. So here's some aluminum foil.
If you're watching this and you have a great stuffing recipe, or not stuffing, it's dressing. A dressing recipe, add it in the comments. I'd love to see it. Maybe next year we'll make it. So 350, the oven's preheating, and then what happens? So this cooks for how long?
This is gonna cook for 15 minutes, then the aluminum foil comes off. Cook it for about another 20 minutes till the top is crusty.
So now we're gonna clean it up, bake it, and then Matt's gonna stick around and get the reveal with you to see the beautiful stuffing.
Okay, let's keep our fingers crossed. I've got a day if it doesn't turn out
You
right.
can always do it again. Thanks, Mama. Love you.
Oh, all right, let's see how this looks. Here we go. Okay, so you can see it's moist. So now it goes back in the oven and it has to crisp up. So probably we're gonna try 10 minutes. Browning.
And look at that.
Looks good, doesn't it?
That looks great.
So there we go. There we.